Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. So the sun is shining and I'm on the way now to a dealership to continue the supercar shopping journey. Now, people are going to ask, obviously, what's been the delay, what's been going on. As you've seen over the recent months, the police just love me. They offered me a job, I denied it, so now they're just trying to cause me issues. So I've had the cars, numerous cars in the impound, problems, headache, chase this, find that, and finally, inshallah, that has now came to an end. So now we can think clear, not look over our shoulder, and there will be a full video on what actually happened and whose fault it was, yeah, who said and done what, and the reason why the police have continued to cause me problems, yeah. But let's forget that. You've seen the videos, there'll be more content on the channel explaining the reasons why later on, but let's get into this positive day now. So right this second, I'm on the road and I'm going to collect one of my close day one brethren that's gonna come with me today to have a little look at a dealership that we have not attended yet. We've got 2 more to attend from what I can think about. It might be in this video, it might not, or maybe today's the day where we conclude the supercar shopping series and we finally decide on what we're going to do, yeah? So I'm gonna go and grab him now. Once we've done that, we're gonna hit the dealership and we'll show you what dealership we're hitting once we're there. Hopefully they've got some of the things that I wanna look at in stock. If not, we'll get them to locate one where we can go and have a look today. Nothing should be closed now for the next 4.5 to 5 hours, so we've got more than enough time. I'm doing it local, so it is in the Midlands where I'll be doing it. I'm not gonna go too far, because as we've seen in the last video, I went all the way down to GVE on one of the days for an absolute wasted journey. Poor customer service, poor attitude, used and abused vehicles, yeah? And we know that I don't mind if a vehicle is going to be used and abused in a sense, but when you try to hide it, that's what I don't like. Because at least if it's used and abused and I know that, it's like, cool, that's my own responsibility to take that on. But if you're trying to hide the fact that it's been battered, I don't like that. So anyway, stay locked in. See you when we link up with my brethren. Love.
Able to plug.
So, yo, JP, that's cold.
Big dog.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Alaikum salam. What you saying, cousin? Looking very warm on the biceps right now. Hand grip is very, very small though. No good this one.
Yours is shaking.
Shaking. Yeah, good. See, we're in.
Look. You're gonna give up in a sec.
Go on then.
I'm gonna try and turn it up on that straight.
Go on and turn it up then.
Wait.
What's the revving thing? Come then, let's fly to this dealership and see what's going on. People, yeah, as you know, the last dealership that we went to, my close guy here came with me. He had the experience of McLaren in Birmingham and GVE. We went all the way to London for the absolute waste of time that it was, isn't it? Like, what was that experience like, bro, from your perspective?
My perspective, the experience was awful. There was no, we're gonna show you around with the standard of the place and what it's been told about, yeah? You would expect at least a complimentary drink, something of some sort to keep you occupied, to let them know, you know what, before we walk in there, this is how it looks. You know what, anyone could have went in there, we just walked straight in. We just said hello to someone and that was the end of it. No one came up to us and say, you know what, what are you looking to buy? What are you interested in? What's your price range? There was none of it.
Like, just know people as well. Yeah, I want to make this clear. I'm not going around doing this just for the content. We're doing this for the content because we're really going to do this. We're really looking to purchase something. But going all the way to GV after I've seen so much promotion about them and so much content that they put out online, it's not true. It's all a facade, it's fake, and I went there first and experienced it myself. I didn't even show all of the footage from the dealership, I just showed clips just for the content, but it was very, very bad service. Ignored by the main guys that you see online, George being one of them, I'll just say that straight, yeah. And I literally walked within like 1 meter of him, do you know what I'm saying? There's me thinking that the police are coming for me again. See, PTSD, man, literally my heart sank then. People are thinking, yo, again. But anyway, yeah, there was just no service. So when that happened, I was thinking, I am not purchasing from them at all. Purely based on when I seen how bad the reviews were. That was one other thing. And outside of that, I've had a lot of people message me since that video went out and saying like, yo, they've sold them cars without like under trays on, carbon pieces missing, different colour panels on the car, like the car's been sprayed but it's saying it's HPI clear. I'm staying away from that, man, you get me? But we're lucky when we get to this dealership now anyway. Love.
JP.
Yes, we are on, and look what we've got here. The nice little microphone that you was all complaining about, but we had one anyway, but it weren't working. So listen, people, yeah, we're just gonna put some fuel in this little car right now, then we're gonna head on to the dealership. The dealership is behind us, yeah, and it's just mad. That's all I can say. There's nothing else really to say more than it's gonna be mad. And some of the cars that are out there, moody. So just wait until we get into the dealership, yeah, and we're gonna see what JP is really into. You get me? Stay locked in. Love. Yo, so obviously we're gonna get this fuel now. No problem. You know, we're gonna get locked in with what the journey is today. So over the back of that building there is where the dealership is, in it, and that's where we're going next. Stinks, bro. I need to wash my hands before I go in there. It stinks, bro. Okay, even when you wear gloves, it goes through the gloves, isn't it? So, but anyway, subscribe to the channel. You know what? Subscribe to the channel. Why aren't we on 10k subscribers right now? I'm confused about that, you know. Been doing all this graft, all this good content, got you lot locked in. 8 million impressions. 100,000 hours of watch time, and I'm not on 10k subs. I should be on 50k subs. Perfect opportunity for you to stop what you're doing, head over to the channel and click the subscribe button. You know I bring some of the hardest content in this country, and right now we're trying to get to the 10k mark, so please subscribe to the channel. Love. Ding 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 ding. You know when I realised that the UK is bad vibes, yeah, is when people just don't have manners. I step out the way for people and they just don't say thank you. It's just dead. That's why I got no respect for people.
JP.
Yo. Look where we are then now. We're at Porsche. You get me? And you know what the beauty of being at this place is, yeah? Is you know that they create the best track tools. So for example, we haven't even gone in yet. This might be a customer car, it might be here. Look at this GT3 RS right now. Just take it in. Take it in. It's an absolute madness. Now, obviously we know this is the track tool. Ooh, look at that crack in the windscreen though. Damn. Shoo. Maybe that's probably a customer car, you know, I reckon. Because the front's a bit, yeah, it's a customer car, but look at it, it's absolutely mad. Like the level of that is different level. Do you know what I'm saying? But again, we haven't made a decision. So let's go. So we're gonna go and have a little look right now around, obviously the whole place, and just see what kind of offers and deals we can get again, like we did last time we was at McLaren, because we actually got some paperwork from them, but we didn't get anything from GV because of the shit service we left. So let's just go and have a little look. But as you can see, it's just literally Taycan after Taycan, Macans, Cayennes, GT3s. I ain't seen a Turbo S yet, but you know, that's probably what we're going to be interested in, Turbo S, but we'll see what's going on. But it's mad here, man. Look, GT4 RS right here in blue, bad, absolutely bad, yeah. So it's a bit windy as well, so I don't know if the mic's picking up all of that wind, but it is windy. So we're going to just go inside now. Wow, let's start outside actually, because yo, look at this. The price on this, people, yeah, is £222,000. Absolutely bad. Okay, yeah, nuts. Okay, here we go now. Turbo S, right here. Now, if I'm gonna buy anything, yeah, I'd love to buy a GT3, but because it's naturally aspirated, whereas the Turbo S, this right now is what the daddy of Porsches are on the road. So for people that want to understand what's going on, ES Motors is who's doing the madness with the Porsches right now. They're doing like 1.80 to 60 and all this madness, but this is the kind of thing that I'll be looking at today. Obviously, you see this Turbo S here, but you see this blue GT3 here? I was looking at it, it's quite cheap, you know, it's 122k, which is cheap for a GT3. Yeah, because it's quite a new one, but it's got 4 owners on there. Who's trying to have 4 owners on a car like that? Okay, this previous owner's 1. Now we're talking. The paintwork's absolutely battered, and this is an approved dealership. Like, look at this. Look at that. And people are gonna say that's dirt. That's not dirt. Swirls in the paint, and yo, this is Porsche approved. So yo, let's just go inside now. I'm gonna see what we've got inside here. Hi. Yeah, fine. I'm gonna browse for a second, but then is there a sales assistant that I can speak to in the next like probably 20 minutes or something? Yeah. Should I have a look for her? Jay? Yeah, yeah. All right, thank you.
Able to plug.
So, yo, JP, that's cold, son.
If you want affordable vehicle hire, then head over to Rent It UK. Tell them that JP sent you, and you'll get some heavy discounts and some free hire days. Yo, the interior on this is absolutely flames. Leather trimmed everywhere. Same colour contrast, seats to the dashboard, extended leather dash. And I've still rated that Porsche still put them little clocks up here as well. The same, it doesn't change. You know what I'm saying? But this is obviously a Carrera GTS. Still got the panners with the blind, but I wouldn't buy this myself. Like, I want a Turbo S if I'm getting anything in it. So we'll see. Okay, people, what do you think of this? These GTSs are quite nice, you know, but look at the price point, 166k. Very, very expensive. Another Turbo S out there, but there's not really. Okay, I assume what's hiding underneath these covers here are most likely the cars that are already purchased by people, and this is going to be for their collection. So obviously they pull off the cover for when people come to collect their new car. So obviously we can't touch them, unfortunately. But yeah, there's not really a lot going on in there. Most of the good stuff right now, if you can see from the front, is outside. They've obviously, this is one of the islands off the motorway, so they've put all the good stuff on this side, so when you're driving you can see it. But there's not really anything going on inside here. I'm just going to keep it straight, cut to the point. I'm not looking at nothing else other than a Turbo S. And I'm not going to get the older Turbo S. It'll have to be, if I'm going to get one, it has to be the new one. But again, I've got a budget in mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say what the budget is, but we've got a budget, and once it gets there and it gets capped, then we'll see kind of what we're going to do. Because remember, people, I do things for me right this second in my life. In 2025, it's the right thing to do. It also brings me achievements. It also brings content for the channel for you people that are watching at home, and I hope that you can get inspired, man. That's the main thing about it as well. So how we started is I kind of put a poll out on my Instagram and whatnot, and my options in my head are Porsche, McLaren, Lambo and Ferrari. Ferrari, I automatically was like, I'm not doing that. Yeah. Porsche, we go Nürburgring here and there, probably a couple of times a year. I've seen how these cars are on the tracks. I'm like, yo, I need one of them. But then GT3, because it's naturally aspirated, I don't want that. It's got to be a turbo, because if I want to end up tuning later on, it's got to have a turbo. Do you know what I mean? So then we went McLaren Birmingham. We went obviously to GVE. We've been around at a few spots, and nothing really. Basically, one of my close guys' cousins has got the Turbo S satin. When I seen it, I was like, I need one of them. So that's basically how we've ended up here today. Obviously, we've been trying to do this for a couple of weeks, but we've both been busy. But I'm here, so that's kind of what.
Did you literally put it to your followers and just
and just have a poll.
You decide?
Yeah, have a poll and say who choose whatever you.
Respect to your followers.
Yeah. We've got like we just touched 100,000 watch hours on YouTube like 2 days ago. First million views and whatnot. So that was just something to. I've been professional for like 10 years now.
Really?
But YouTube only started a year ago, just to kind of inspire people. Obviously, from where I'm from Birmingham. And I'm still the same as I was before any of this, but sport, I was gifted with the ability, so I took it into something and I've made something out of it. But there's a lot of people that follow me that I've known from school, from college and whatnot, and it's like, the question is, how do you do it? But there's nothing hidden.
Everybody always wants to know that.
Yeah, and it's just like, we've not hidden anything, so I kind of now bring people on the journey in a sense, try and give them a bit of content once a week, and so they can see like, it's possible for people to do it, but you've got to stay in your field. And nowadays people want it overnight. And they don't realise, they see the camera now and they think, oh, this guy's made it big on YouTube. Don't realise I've been doing pro sport for 10 years, killing myself on the track. They don't get the journey, do you know what I mean? So that's the kind of thing where we're at. No, thank you very much for the info.
You're welcome.
Now, people, that is the type of service that you want when you're going to spend six-figure money on a vehicle. You get me? I hope that all of you lot can take some inspiration from this, man, because we're on this journey and we are going to purchase something at the end of it. I can't guarantee what brand it's going to be yet, but I will be purchasing something and it's going to be... That's what I can say in it, you know what I'm saying? If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hone in on that 10k subscribers. We're nearly there. Like I said, the numbers don't lie. 80% of the people right now do not subscribe to the channel, but the views and the impressions show that there's a lot of traffic, and we're talking millions. So come on, man, support me. If you're watching, you may as well just support. It's free. You know what I'm saying? Turn on the bell notifications, you'll be updated when I'm dropping content. We try and drop a video once a week to be able to inspire and just show you a bit of our lifestyle behind the camera. So big love to everybody that's been supporting, and yeah, man, stay locked in. We're gonna see and make a decision very, very soon. Love. The decision is we are coming back here to test drive a 911 Turbo S on Wednesday. Inshallah, everything goes well, and then we'll make a decision on what we're going to do. I think that will conclude everything that I want to do regarding this purchase. I've test drove a few things now. I know what I want. This is the last thing that I need to test drive just to make a decision, and then I'll make a final decision on what I'm going to do. Just know, the rest of this summer is going to be an absolute movie. Do you know what I'm saying? When I say that we're outside, I'm outside. Anyway, if you've been locked in with the channel, big love. Don't trip over cameraman. And make sure you're locked in, subscribe to the channel. Big love. Follow me on social media. That'll be on the screen right now. And if you're new to what I'm doing, just know I'm active. And I've got some of the best content in the UK. Big love to everybody at home. Love.
So, yo, JP, that's cold, son.
Bro, you feel it, bro.